everybody, Erica here again for a Tabata Times workout. Welcome back to our latest and greatest Wildcat workout. We're going to start with some stretching taser, Tabata Times. The only thing you really need is going to be a mat and a heavy dumbbell or a heavy bottle with a handle, something you can get a pretty good grip on, and something maybe a little heavier than usual. So I'll show you those movements. You can always pause throughout the video, remember, and go get what you need or take an extra rest or whatever. Just always come back and make sure that you finish it. So let's go ahead and get started with some stretches. Let's start with those feet spread super far apart, toes pointing out, arms out to the side. Let's tap the opposite toe, reach the hips back and forth. Really exaggerate that hip motion, forward and back. Good. Arms trying to stay out, perpendicular from the body the whole time. Twisting and twisting. Good. Last one or so. Beautiful. Both hands drop into the middle. Let's just fall into the center. Good. Little bend in the knee and stand up. Just little bends and then straighten. Little bend and straighten. Almost like a sumo squat, but we're not going that low. Little bend and straighten. Beautiful. Let's stand all the way up. Excellent. Let's bring that left hand back behind us. Grab that elbow and twist, lean across to the opposite side. Good. Same thing other side. Nice long line from your hip to your elbow. Stretching. Reaching. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's go ahead and hug both arms in, reaching for those shoulder blades, trying to grab in the back. Good big breaths. Pulling the shoulder blades apart. Good. Open up, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Good big hug with the other arm on top. Excellent. And open. Again, same thing. Other arm on top. Pulling the shoulder blades apart. And open. Let's go the other arm on top again. Last one. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's go ahead and hug that right knee up into our chest. Get some good big circles. Good big rotations here. Excellent. And drop it. Other foot. Hug that knee in. Good big circles with the toes. Rotate that ankle all around, both directions. And down. Excellent. We're going to do some leg swings. If you want to hold on to a wall, a table, a chair, whatever you've got around you, start with that right leg. Just forward swing. Up and down. Up and down. Beautiful. Let's go out to the side with it. Lifting up the pinky toe. Trying to stay nice and upright. Don't lean too much. You'll lose that side crunch. Last one. Beautiful. And glute squeezes back behind us. Toes behind us. Leg is straight. Lift up. Squeeze the booty, should feel that in the right cheek. Beautiful. Other leg, swinging forward. Just getting moving. Good. Out to the side with it when you're ready. Lifting up that leg. Think about picking up the pinky toe. All the way up. One more. And glute squeezes. Toes back behind you. Lift. And lift. Again, we want to feel that in the cheek. Beautiful. Our first round will kind of continue. There's no weight involved. Kind of continues into our warm-up. So I'm going to give you a second. If you want to go and pause, you can grab some water, get it nearby. This is our Tabata Times. It'll be 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. If you're ready already, let the video keep playing and we'll go straight into explaining the first two movements. All right, everybody, these first two movements are pretty basic, just to get our heart rate up, kind of continue our warm-up. One of them you're going to love and one of them you're going to hate. One of them is just a little twist on the jumping jack. We're going to do a jumping jack today out in the front. So we're going to swing the arms forward instead of up overhead. So we'll take a nice big, arms are out to the side, we'll take a nice big jump out, and then we'll come in with the feet, in with the hands, crisscrossing. I like to switch which hands kind of on top, because my hands do cross. We don't need to come all the way across and like hug ourselves or anything crazy, but they will kind of cross over each other. You're welcome to clap if you'd rather, but I like to get a good full range of motion, let those shoulder blades really come apart in the back. So we'll do jumping jacks, and then the next move, you have options. You can either go with a classic down, up. If you'd like to use a chair, you can sit all the way down, pick up the feet, and then stand all the way up nice and tall. The next challenge would be to sit all the way to the floor, pick up the feet, and stand all the way up. The next level challenge would be a burpee, going down into that plank, stepping or hopping the feet back, and then standing all the way up nice and tall. Faster, you can hop it. It's up to you. So whichever version of those, I'm gonna go with the classic right in the middle, down and up. I'm just gonna sit down on the floor, pick up my feet, and then stand up. There's no form to that. It's whatever's easiest. If it's easier for you to come down to hands and knees first, and then sit onto your bottom and stand up, go ahead and use those hands and knees a bit. Whatever feels best for you, okay? It's 20 seconds. You may not get a lot of them. We're just trying to get moving, okay? We'll start in about 15 seconds with those jumping jacks in the front. Again, feet can step or hop just like they always do. We start in 10 seconds. 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, 4 rounds of this. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Opening and closing. And again, this can always be a step instead if the hopping does not feel good on your knees. Keep breathing. Oh yeah, this will wake you up. This will get your heart rate going. 3, 2, and rest, little rest. Then we'll do the down ups next. Again, you can use a chair if that feels best. You can do that burpee if you're looking for a super challenge. Or in 2 seconds, you can just sit on the ground with me. Let's go. Pop those feet up and stand all the way up, however you see fit. Use the knees if you want to. Feet come up and then stand all the way. Excellent, excellent. Come on. 3, 2, and rest. You'll want to be standing. Jumping jacks are next. 3 more rounds. 3, 2, jumping jacks. Great work. Keep moving, everybody. 3, 2, and rest. We'll go with the down ups. Whew. We'll start those in about 5, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Feet just come off the floor. Then stand all the way up. Excellent. Again, you may or may not get a lot of these. Just keep moving. We have 8 seconds left. 5, 3, 2, and rest. Again, you'll want to be standing. We're halfway through this segment. 5 seconds and we jumping jack. 2, and 1. Good. Arms out in the front. Really try to reach them back, open up, squeeze those shoulder blades. 3, 2, and rest. Good. Down ups will be next. Whew. Those jumping jacks. 3, 2, and 1. Good. I decided it was too cold outside to record today, but I would have felt nice at this point. Now that I'm warmed up, some cold weather would feel good. 10 seconds, down, up. Keep moving. All the way down, all the way up. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. You'll want to be standing for our last round here. Jumping jacks and down ups. 3, 2, and 1. Give me 20 seconds here. 20 seconds down, up. Then we'll take a rest. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Down ups will start in 8 seconds. Last section of these. 3, 2, let's go. Down all the way, up all the way. Give me 20 seconds, as many as you can. Almost there now, come on. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good work, good work. Back up to standing, grab some water, Take a little pause for as long as you need, then come on back for section 2 out of 6 today. All right, everybody, welcome back. You're gonna need that dumbbell, or you can use a bottle. We've used like bleach bottle. I don't know why I said bleach. It's probably the most dangerous one to grab. A cleaning bottle, whatever you have that has just like a good handle or something that you can hold on to pretty easily. We don't want like a 2 liter of soda that you're having to like hold with your whole hand. Something that you can grip and hold pretty tight. We've got 2 moves for this first section. First one's that kettlebell or dumbbell swing, just going to eye level. Again, I say this every time, we're using the hips. We don't really want the upper body to have to do any work. So push those hips back, pop that dumbbell up. Squeeze the booty, pop it up, up. Good, just to eye level is fine. Keep moving. This dumbbell should not go below your knees. Your shoulders should not really come in front of your hips. We should basically be right here the whole time, okay? Your shoulders are gonna stay pretty close. I guess they go barely in front, but like barely. Keep it minimal. We don't wanna lean forward into this, okay? Stay nice and upright. Hips go back and forth is the idea. Next move, I like to hold both heads. Classic tricep extension. All the way down, all the way up, as many times as you can in 20 seconds. Okay, the kettlebells are for the booty. The tricep extension obviously is for the upper body, for the triceps. We'll start in about 18 seconds with the dumbbell or kettlebell swings, whatever you have, or water jug swings, whatever you have around. We start in 8 seconds. Feet are just outside the hips, probably about where they would be for a squat. 3, 2, and 1. Hips go back, little bend in the knee, and then straighten the legs all the way up. Good. Keep going. Exhale as you pop up. Squeeze the booty. Your cheeks should be feeling it if you're doing it right. 2, and 1. Little rest, then we'll go into tricep extensions. Again, I like to hold either head of the dumbbell so I get good full extension. 3, 2, and go. All the way down, all the way up. Let's go. Again, similarly, when you're extending, that's when we want to exhale. 3, 2, and rest. Good. Back to those kettlebell or dumbbell swings, water jug, whatever you have. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Hips back and forth. Keep that dumbbell up above your knees. Squeeze the booty. Little bend, rocking back, pop it up. 10, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Rest that booty. Let's go for the tricep extensions. Starting in about 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All the way down, all the way up. Two, and 1. Rest. Kettlebell swings. This is round 3. We have 4 rounds, so we're halfway through. Swing start in 3, 2, and 1. Again, hips back. Squeeze the butt. Pop that weight up. You want it to fly up with ease, not using the upper body at all. 2, and 1. Good job, good job. Tricep extensions. Again, just trying to get as many of each of these as we can. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Nice and quick. Knock them out. 20 seconds going hard. That's the point of this Tabata stuff, is that you're going pretty hard for 20 short seconds. Sprint, explosion, and then we rest in 5, 3, 2, and rest. Good. One more set of each. Same thing. We want to cycle through those swings pretty quickly. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Hips back and forth. Squeeze the booty. Pop the weight. Come on. Think strong thoughts. Come on. Use those legs. extensions will be next. Again, as many as you can, starting in 5, 3, 2, and go. Down and up. 20 seconds, then we get a rest. Come on. Nice, easy. 5, 3, 2, and rest. Excellent work. Set down that dumbbell. If you need a little break or some water, keep the dumbbell near the mat, but pause if you need to. Otherwise, I'll meet you down on the mat with that dumbbell nearby as an option. All right, everybody, we have 2 movements coming up. You have a challenge option on the first one. Second one's just gonna be a static hold for everyone. The first move, you can either have an extra static hold, a plank. You can be up on your hands, you can be on your forearms, you can drop those knees down if you need to take some of the body weight off, whatever feels best, but we'll just hold for 20 seconds. If you want a challenge, have that dumbbell nearby. It's my favorite movement lately. So as long as you don't have any low back problems, you can hold that plank. We're gonna reach across, moving the weight across, across, across. So you'll have that little bit of a shift. You'll feel it a little bit more on the sides. Also, if you opt for that pass where you're moving the dumbbell, widen your feet a little bit. Space your feet just a little bit wider. Should help you feel a little bit more solid while you're only on 3 body parts and your other hand is busy moving the dumbbell. You'll have a solid base with those feet being a little bit further apart. The other move, so you can do those passes or a plank hold. Other move is just gonna be a boat pose hold, sitting back on the booty, shoulders are rolled back, nice straight back, trying to keep those heels up. If you need them to hover or be right on the ground to help you, that's fine. We don't wanna lean back too far. We don't wanna scooch up too much where we're just sitting either. So trying to get to that balance point. You could straighten legs if you'd like for a challenge or put the arms overhead. But again, we're not leaning back or sitting upright completely. All right, we will start these in about 15 seconds. You're either holding a plank or you're doing those plank passes. If you want the first round to just be a plank hold and then try the passes later, do that. That's probably what I'm gonna do. 5 seconds, I'm gonna go for a plank hold. You can pass if you want to. 2 and 1. You're on hands, you're on forearms, whatever feels best. Your knees can be down. The most important thing though here to make this challenging is that whatever lower body part is touching the ground, your toes or your knees, we have a straight line from there through the hips to the shoulders. 2 and 1, good. Let's go for that boat pose. Flipping over. We'll start that in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders are back, leaning back just a bit so that you feel a little wobbly. Again, the heels can be resting just barely. We just don't want to sit up into those heels. 10 seconds. If you need a challenge, if it feels too easy, don't hold the back of the legs, straighten the legs or put the arms up overhead. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Plank hold. I'm gonna pass this time. It's up to you. 3, 2, and 1. You're either holding or you're scooching that weight across. Again, if you're scooching a weight and picking up one arm at a time, spread those feet apart just a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Set up for that boat pose. Yeah, that's a killer one. I love that movement. 3, 2, and 1. Keep breathing on your own. Big inhales through the nose and then slow exhales through the mouth. Almost there now. 3, 2, and rest. Good. Back to those planks or plank with a pass. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Nice solid hold or move that dumbbell, whatever feels best for you. Whatever challenge you're here for today. Choose it, own it, do it. Let's go. Almost there. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. We'll go with that boat pose hold. Starting in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We are well past halfway of this section. You're doing great. Almost there. Keep breathing through this. 10 seconds left in this boat pose. And then we just have one more round of each. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. One more minute of work here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Getting ready for that plank, either hold or the passes. 3, 2, and 1. Slightly wider feet if you're passing, remember. Last few seconds here. Give me 5, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, thank goodness I didn't have to grab that. Did you see it? It rolled off. All right, let's get in that boat pose. Last one. Last expression in this boat pose. 2 and 1. Trying to pick those heels up, even if it's just barely. Keep the shoulders rolled back, nice straight back. Don't let yourself hunch forward. Almost there now. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Take a little rest if you need it. Pause for as long as you need to, but we'll be back in the mat for the next 2 movements. All right, everybody, welcome back. We have 2 more movements coming up. We'll be down on the mat for both. The first one, you have options with your legs, and I guess with the upper body. So if you don't like a sit-up, it's just a sit-up or a roll-up is the movement. If you'd rather, you can sit up nice and tall, lean back until you feel like you're gonna fall back, sit yourself up. Work that sit-up negative if you feel like that's best for you. Otherwise, we're gonna go all the way back and all the way up, rolling up. You can bring the knees up. You can bring the feet, the bottoms of the feet together. It's probably the hardest version of a sit-up. All the way back, all the way up. 20 seconds, as many as you can. So if that amounts to 3 or 4, that's totally fine. You do what you can in 20 seconds, okay? Just make sure that you're moving well and that it feels good on your low back. For the next move, we'll flip over onto hands and knees. We're gonna go with a bird dog crunch. Reaching the hand and the foot out, opposite hand, opposite foot. We'll crunch for 10 seconds on one side. These will probably be pretty slow. And if you feel really wobbly, it's probably because your standing hand and leg are too in line. So if you get to where they are aligned, you're gonna feel really wobbly. Space it out, spread that hand out a bit so that you really have a nice wide base. That should feel a lot better on those bird dogs. So again, I'll call out 10 seconds on, oh, I'm so sorry, not 10 seconds. We'll do the full 20 on one side. Every other round, we'll switch legs. So I'll call it out. The first one is sit-ups though. We'll start those in about 15 seconds. Then we'll do bird dog crunches on one side. Then we'll do our sit-ups again, bird dog crunches on the other side. We'll start in 8 seconds with sit-ups. Get your feet however you want them. Knees up or straight legs, whatever. 2 and 1. All the way back and all the way up. Go. When you sit up, think about pulling those shoulders in front of your hips. Really get a good full extension. Go through the whole range of motion. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to flip over for bird dog. We're on hands and knees. We'll start with the left foot and right hand. 3, 2, and 1. Crunching nice and slowly. I like to exhale when I crunch. We're past halfway here. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. We'll go back to sit-ups. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Sit-ups, or we're doing that negative. Working that if you'd rather. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's roll over on the hands and knees. This time will be the left hand and the right leg. So make sure that your standing foot and arm are separate. Nice wide base. Let's go. 20 seconds. Keep reaching, come on. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Sit-ups again. We want that on those bird dogs, a nice full extension. When I say reach, I really want you to extend the hand and the foot out. 2, and 1. Good full crunches, and then good full extensions. Sitting up for 20. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's roll on over. We're going to hit that right arm, left leg. I'm trying to remember which one we do. Right arm, left leg in 3, 2, and 1. Extending fully, stretching out, and crunching in. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. One more set. We're going back to the sit-ups. 3, 2, and 1. Good hustle. Let's go. As many sit-ups as you can. Last round of these. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Rolling over for that bird dog. Let's get situated. 5 seconds. We'll hit the left hand and the right leg. 2, and 1. Let's go. Crunching. Full extension. Good solid crunch. 3, 2, and 1. Good work, good work. Y'all did great. Take a little rest. Pause if you need to. Definitely grab some water, then I'll meet you back up at standing with our dumbbells. All right, everybody, welcome back. We have 2 movements coming up. We will need our 1 heavy dumbbell or water bottle or whatever you may be using today. Bottles of wine, doesn't matter. Whatever you have. First one will be in that sumo stance with the toes pointing out. Super wide feet. We're going to do a sumo deadlift. I'm going to do it like a tap deadlift. So this dumbbell's just going to be hanging. Legs stay mostly straight. The hips reach back and forth, back and forth. I'm tapping right in between my feet. Notice I'm not reaching out in front of me. We really want that weight to stay close. I'm going to keep your chest up, keep your shoulders back. Good posture still. We don't want to round forward and end up 2 feet in front of us. We want it to be right in between our 2 feet right here. Tap and up. You can watch those hips from the side go back and forth, back and forth. Excellent. Next movement is going to be a little bit weird. We're going to do 1 on one side, then we'll switch, go to the other side. It's going to be a clean is what it's called actually. So it's going to kind of combine that, almost like a reverse curl, but it's going to combine that upright row idea with a curl basically. So we're going to be coming down to the top of our knee, hips go back. You're just going to push that weight forward, up and over. That's it. So in real time, like this, turning over, elbow coming in front. Again, kind of like the upright row where the elbow starts high, the weight stays close, then we're just going to turn underneath of it real fast. We'll do 20 seconds on one side, and we'll do 20 seconds on the other side. Okay, again, the idea is just to keep the weight close. If that doesn't feel good to shrug that shoulder, you can always just go to a classic reverse curl. I think that feels even worse on my elbow, but if a shoulder is the issue and this shrug doesn't feel good, you can do a reverse curl. I'm going to do the actual clean though, where I go just above the knee, all the way down, all the way up, flipping that elbow, okay? Turning that elbow. We'll do 20 seconds one side, 20 seconds on the other. But first, sumo deadlifts. Let's get in that stance. We have about 10 seconds. Wide feet, and I'm just going to hold it kind of like we did for dumbbell swings earlier. Good, solid hip movement here, back and forth in 2 and 1. Hips reach back, tap right in between your feet and forth. Good, stand up nice and tall. The knees don't bend a lot here. It's just that little bit of a break. It's not so much a bend. You want to feel it all down the backs of your legs. Squeeze that booty to stand up. 3, 2, and rest. Good. We'll start with reverse curls, cleans on the Left side, ooh, left side. Left arm is holding the dumbbell. We'll go just above the knee, good, 2. Let's go. Just above the knee, slide that hip forward, popping that weight up like an upright row, and then turning the elbow quickly. Good. Keep that weight close to your body. 2 and 1. Excellent. Sumo deadlifts. Now that you feel super uneven and the left arm's been worked. 2 and 1. Deadlifts. Exaggerate those hips. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. We'll go cleans on the right side. 5 seconds. Same thing. Weight stays super close. 2 and 1. I'm going to show it from the side so you can kind of see how close that weight is. Good. Good. Not coming way out here when I'm coming up. We want it close to the body. High elbow. Up. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. We're halfway through this set. Sumo deadlifts are next. Reset those feet for the deadlifts. In 3, 2, and 1. Hips go back and forth. Come on. You got this. Yep, the back of the legs is going to be sore tomorrow. Backs of your legs will be sore tomorrow. Between this and the kettlebell swings, I think that's where we're going to feel it the most in the morning. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Back to that left side for the cleans. Right? Let's go. Cleans again. Same thing. I think no, we're halfway, yeah. I'm getting my time confused. And I have no one to ask. All by myself, just with you guys watching later. I hope I do this right. I think we still have one more round after this. 2, and rest. Good. I'm distracting myself. Sumo deadlifts. I'm in an exercise daze right now. Sumo deadlift start in 2 and 1. Hips back and forth. This is our last round. Good, standing up nice and tall. The legs at the top should be perfectly straight. Squeeze the booty and rest. Good job, little rest. Last set here are the cleans. Back to the right hand, 3, 2, and 1. Good, push those hips forward, pop that weight up. High elbow, big circle with the elbow. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Sorry for my confusion. That was correct. I'm 99% sure. We did 4 rounds of each. Set down that dumbbell. Take a little rest if you need it. Otherwise, we'll roll right into our final section of our Tabata Times. All right, everybody, welcome back. You have an option for this last one to use the dumbbell or not. Last movement's pretty basic. Clamshell openers, nice high elbows. If you want a little challenge there, you can do a clamshell opener pass or swap. Excuse me, kind of like we do for the front raise swaps, but this is going to be out in front of your face, so be cautious. You can switch, open, switch, open, so that every other one you're using weight. That's challenging. So if your water jug, your whatever you're using today, if it feels too heavy, don't use any weight, or grab something lighter if you want to. Like a can of soup would probably be about perfect for this. Something a little bit lighter than normal. If you even want weight at all. The next one, I would encourage you to try to find some weight. Nothing crazy heavy. We're going to do a standing crunch. One arm fully extended, coming up and balancing on one foot, crunch and crunch. Similar to the last few movements, we're going to do one side for 20 seconds, then we'll switch, other side for 20 seconds. On those, I'm going to holler at you for the standing crunch to get a good full extension, good full crunch every single time. Reach and crunch, okay? Just like we did with the bird dog. Very similar movement, but we're throwing in that single leg balance. We will start in about 10 seconds or so. So I'm going to use the weight on the clamshell openers. Feel free to not. It is up to you if you want it or not. Again, we're trying to keep the elbows up nice and high. We're opening and closing. I went past the time. We're going to start in 8 seconds now. So getting set up for those clamshell openers in 3, 2, and 1. Opening and closing. Think about squeezing the shoulder blades together in the back and then pulling them apart in the front. 10 more seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, and rest. Excellent. We'll go with the standing crunch. I'm going to hold it in my left hand. My right knee is going to tuck up. We start in 3. Good full extension all the way up. 2. Let's go. Crunch. Try to get that elbow towards the outside of that knee. If it doesn't touch, that's fine. But that's what we're aiming for. I use my other hand just to kind of help me with my balance. You'll notice it kind of moves around a bit as I move around. 5, 3, 2, and rest. Excellent. Clamshell openers again. With or without weight, it's up to you. Starting at 3, 2, and 1. Five seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Right hand will hold the weight this time. Standing crunches. 3, 2, and 1. Good full extension. Reach up. Open up. Good. Keep going. Working that balance. Pressing that weight up, whatever it is that you're holding. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Little rest. We'll do the clamshell openers next. We're halfway through. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Opening and closing. Goal post arms here is the goal. It's the idea. 5, 3, 2, and rest. Left hand for the crunches again. This will be the last time on this side. Then we'll hit the other side, then we're almost done. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Almost there, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. We have one more set, clamshell openers. Starting in 5. This is the last one. This is pretty awful with weight. I'm feeling it in my shoulders. 2, and 1. You're doing great. Opening and closing. Almost there, almost there. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Right hand has the weight for these standing crunches. Whew. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. All the way up. Crunch all the way across. Come on. Good big twist. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. Excellent. We're going to go straight into the stretching. If you're ready, if you need to pause, feel free. Otherwise, let's head on down to the mat. All right, everybody, welcome to our stretching session. We're going to go through our plank, our plank lunge positions. Sequence, that's the word, sequence. We'll start on all fours. Let's bring that right foot way far forward. Hands to the inside of that knee, that leg. So just inside that foot, both hands are just hanging out. Back leg is long, so if you need to scooch that knee back a bit, that's fine. We want our right knee to be just on top of our heel. We don't want it way too far back where it's stretching there. just hanging out here. Both hands are on the inside. Try to relax. If you want to come down onto elbows, you can. Also, keep that right knee from caving in. Don't let it come towards your shoulder. I kind of roll it out almost onto the side of that foot even. Trying to stay relaxed. Good, big breaths. Beautiful. We'll come to a Samson stretch. So both hands come to that right knee. Push those hips forward and down. Good, long back leg. We'll feel this one back there for sure. Excellent. Let's go ahead and switch that other leg. Left leg comes in front. Same thing. Both hands to the inside of that foot. Knee is above the heel and not digging into the shoulder. Keep it back. Down onto the elbows if that feels good. You did super great today. Let's bring those hands up to that left knee. Push the hips forward and down. Excellent, good work. Let's come onto both knees back here. Toes point towards each other. Let's walk those hands out. Push into child's pose. Hips go back onto the heels or towards the heels. Arms are out super long and rest that head down. That shoulder stretch would probably feel great. Let's reach those hands really far. Drop the elbows into the mat and bring the hands to the back of the neck. If you don't feel a good stretch in the armpits, walk those elbows further away from your body. Just scooch them away and relax. Good, big deep breaths. Beautiful. Release those hands from the back of the neck. Let's shift the the hips forward into a cobra. We're going straight from our child's pose into cobra or sphinx if that feels better with the forearms down. It's up to you. Excellent. Back into child's pose. Hips go back. Couple breaths here. And then we'll push those hips down towards the mat again, forward and down. Back to cobra. And then you guessed it, we'll push it back when you're ready into child's pose. Good, big deep breaths. Excellent. When you're ready, you can sit all the way up. We are done for the day. You guys did a great job. Thank you so much for joining in on all of our virtual workouts this month. I hope that they've been helpful while our facility is technically closed for our renovations. We are making terrific progress, so we'll keep you guys updated. Keep following on Instagram and on Facebook. I've been trying to post as many pictures as I can about all the things that we're working on to ensure that this 2021 season is awesome for all of us whenever you guys get back. So we miss you, and I definitely miss having live classes. Soon enough, we will be doing it in a beautiful new space. So have a wonderful day, and we'll see you for next week's virtual workouts.